why am I being such a stickler for this? Why is it so important to count your inventory correctly? Because it's your bottom line. So this is what happens. Your bottom line, based on your WIP, based inside of your accounting software, probably has a raw materials line in your accounting of, let's say, $250,000. That's all the materials added up in a dollar volume amount, $250,000 worth of raw materials. If we go out there and we count and we only get $230,000 worth of materials, we have to deduct $20,000 off the profitability in the bottom line of the company. That's how that works. That's your assets minus liability or owner's equity. Well, it's a raw asset and we've already paid for it, so it's only going to be pulling out the owner's equity. So if you have a $20,000 loss, it's coming off the bottom line of the profit. So if you made $500,000 last year as a company for the whole 12 months, now you're only making $480,000 for the entire year. It affects the bottom line drastically. So those little onesie twosies that we miss, it's going to add up. Next thing you know, you might be writing off $1,000 that you truly have on the floor. Not about you, but if I saw $1,000 sitting on the floor, I'd stop and pick it up. So you want to make sure your teams are doing that correctly. After you get your inventory counts, after they've compared, we have all the numbers, then you're going to want to put it into your inventory control system that you have with some ERP software system that runs it. Again, SquareQuail offers this for you. And you're going to put it all in there. And then you're going to run the counts. And it's going to change saying, okay, well, this went down 33, this went down 42, this went up 110, this one here. You're going to be off from what your counts are on the system because it's been a year. People get lazy, people misread something, or they apply it somewhere else. Said red vinyl, they put it in the pink vinyl. You know, all those little things add up and it kind of gets a little wishy-washy in there. But that's why you have a good inventory control system. So when you put all your inventory in there and you hit recalculate, it'll cough up a dollar amount number of what it's worth. That way you can see, even if it got mismatched, you're not hurting your bottom line or adding to it. It is just something that's going to clean up in the end. So that's why we do inventory. That's why we do a physical inventory count. Any company worth anything is going to get a review at a minimum, an audit if you're a large company, and they're going to want to know how the physical inventory count, what were your controls. What I just talked about is exactly the controls you're going to need to do your inventory. So that's why we do it, and those are the steps you should be doing.